Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rochelle and this is Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I am back with you for another video doing my weekly check-in, but actually this week we're doing 2 weeks of check-ins. So I'm checking in from January 9th to January 18th. But how is you guys January going so far? I hope you guys are having a good month. It's actually snowing here today and it's very, very cold the past few days. Today and this weekend, I believe it's gonna be really cold, going down to like feeling like 0. Right now the temperature's in the low teens, so it's cold. And I have to go to work tonight, so anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go over my spending with you guys, and realized I've been spending a lot these last 2 weeks, but let's go ahead and look at my spending. All right, so here's my computer. I'm gonna screen record this so that you guys can see it in the screen better. All right, so as I said, I'm gonna be checking in from January 9th all the way to January 18th. So January 8th, I went to work, and in the morning I got breakfast for $6.73. On my way home, I got gas for $26.68, and I also got food for $7.60. I believe this day I went to my apartment, and then going home for my drive, I got this food. The next day for breakfast, I got food again, $9.88. This is from my per diem job, and I had to pay for the parking garage because I forgot to pay for my access for the parking lot. So I actually had to do that twice. I forgot to do that on my last check-in, so it's $10 each time. So today we'll be pulling $20 out of transportation. This day before I went to work, my daughter's friend came over and I bought them pizza, so that's why this says girls pizza, and it's on for leisure because it's for eating out, and it was for $22.78. Next up is my dog's food. So I order him farmer's dog, but I don't strictly give him farmer's dog. I do mix it with kibble, and I thought I had time. This wasn't gonna be an anticipated expense until February, but he was running really low, so I decided to go ahead and order it sooner. And so I have it here in 2 different categories because his envelope only has 50 right now, and it was for 216. So the 166.50 is gonna be coming out of buffer. So the 10th at night, I went to work at my travel job, which is in New Jersey. So in the morning I got breakfast for $6.85. I had to replenish my toll, which was for $100 each time it replenishes, and again I got gas on my way home for $38.86. And then I got a drink at the vending machine. I work overnight, so overnight I got a drink for $2.50, and then I guess on my way home I got $6.93 worth of snacks from 7-Eleven. January 12th, I went to work at my per diem job, and so in the morning I got breakfast for $10.81. January 13th at nighttime, I went to work in my travel job, which is in Jersey. So if you guys can see, I'm doing a lot of back and forth driving from my travel job to my per diem job. My travel job is in Jersey, and then my per diem job is close to where I live. So that's why I'm doing a lot of going back and forth. But moving forward in my next month's schedule, I believe I was able to get like 3 days in a row working at my travel job, so I shouldn't be doing much driving back and forth at that time, but we'll see. I also again got a drink for $2.65. On my way home I got gas for $25, and then we had dinner at home with my family, so everything cost $38.53. I believe this day we got we got Spanish food, so that's what that was. That night, me and my daughter went to go see the Beyonce movie, and it was for $48.38 for our tickets. And then we bought churros and a drink for $18.99. So expensive, so crazy. But January 15th, I did buy a bunch of stuff for Amazon. I broke it down in different categories. So I bought, my friend is having her baby in March. So next month she is having her baby shower. So I bought her a bunch of stuff for $84. I am gonna be buying something else. I think maybe a box of diapers, so I might be pulling from this again another time. But for right now, celebrations is $84. For my daughter, we are planning to go on a snow trip next month, just for like an overnight thing. So I had to buy her snow pants and gloves, and that was for $45. For my car, I ended up buying window covers because sometimes when I get to my travel job, I get there a little bit early just so I'm sure that there's not a lot of traffic and I can get there on time. So I'm able to take a small nap in my car. So I decided to get window cover just so nobody can see me in the car, and that was for $15. And then I bought dry erase markers for work also. So I'll be pulling that out of my envelope, and that was for $5. January 16th, I got gas, and that was for $29.22. I got groceries for $40.71. This day I ended up going to the spa. I do have a membership, a monthly membership at a spa near me. So every month I get charged for a treatment. But I haven't been using them. So this day I was actually able to get a facial and a massage. So I left a tip for $25 each. And then since I had extra packages, I upgraded my facial. So there was a little overage that I had to pay for. So that's why it's $88.60. And then on my way home, I got a snack for $4.35. This same day on the 16th, I went to work. Again, I work at night. So overnight, again, I got a drink for $1.50. In the morning, I got breakfast for $6.90. And then on my way home, I got gas for $32.88. Next, I got gas again I got breakfast the next day after getting off work, and that was for $4.18. I went to my apartment, and then I ended up driving all the way home around 1 p.m. And on my way home, that's when I got Wendy's for $14.12. I just got food for me and my daughter, and then I took her to her gymnastics class. After gymnastics, we did go to the drive-through car wash because we have been having snow days, so my car was super dirty. The drive-through car wash was for $17. And because I noticed that I've been spending a lot on breakfast the last 2 weeks and for a drink at the vending machine, I decided to go to BJ's and got a pack of iced tea. And I also got oatmeal packets. So the next week I'll be eating oatmeal instead of buying breakfast every morning. And then now I'm gonna have my iced tea. So that's why I won't be able, and then now I'll have my iced tea, so I won't have to buy a drink. The vending machine thing, I always think I'm just gonna drink water overnight, and then I end up wanting something else. So that's why I end up always going to the vending machine. So overall total here, we should have $1,055.32 to take back to the bank. On the left side here, anything with the blue represents categories that I'll be pulling money from. So yeah, that is everything that I spent in the last 2 weeks. All right, so before we get started, I do have $300 of money here because, as I said, I have to pull money out of my buffer to pay for the dog food. So I actually decided to take out $300 out of my buffer account. So that is in this binder, I think. Yeah. So in this buffer, I took out 300. So 1, 2, 300. So this buffer now has 1,000, 2,500. So this 300 is this 300 in cash right here. So let's put this away and let's give this a count. All right, so I have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 300. So that is the money coming out of my buffer. So first things first, we are gonna pull 167 out of here to pay for my dog's food. So 150, 560, 567. All right, so this is 100, 150, 155, 160, 165, 166, and 167. So that is correct. And the rest of this money here is actually going to go into my food envelope because I don't have enough money in that envelope for this month. So in that envelope, we're going to add 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125, 126, 27, 28, 29, 130, 1, 2, and 3. So $133. And, oh, this is not. That is in this binder here. All right, so for food, we still have 105 left, so we'll add this together. And for the last 2 weeks, I spent $182.90, so we're gonna pull out 183. And all right, I think this is 183. So 51, 150, 170, 175, 180, 1, 2, and 3. So that is correct. 183. All right, and then we still have ones left here. So we're gonna pull this and put it into my $1 savings challenge. So let's actually put that back there. So for food, there's now $20, $45, and $50 left. For transportation, we spent $272.64. So we have to pull out 273. So I'm gonna pull 100, 250, 70, 80. So 280. So that means I need $7 back in change. So that's 5, 6, and 7. Again, $2 going into $1 savings challenge. So we'll put that in the back. And now transportation has 55 left over. All right, so that is it for this binder. Let's move on to this binder here. So for car, we're gonna pull out $32. So we're gonna pull out the 50 and give myself back $18 in change. So 10, 15, and 3 ones. And then again, the singles are going into my $1 savings challenge. And then now for car, we have leftover 500, which is in my high yield savings account, 20, 30, 45. So 545 left in car. Okay, and then next here is celebrations. And for this one, we spent $84. So we are out of singles. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take 5 of the singles going into $1 savings challenge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I'm gonna replace that with this 5. So I'll put that back there. All right, so we're gonna pull $84. So I'm gonna pull 100 and then give myself back 16 in change. So, oh no, we don't have enough. Let's see if there's, no, there isn't. All right, I'm gonna take the 100 back and just see if we could do something else before this one. So we'll go back to this one. Okay, for my envelope, we're pulling $93.60, so $94 coming out of mine. So we're gonna pull 100 and then give myself back $6, so 5 and 6. Again, $1 going into $1 savings challenge, so we'll put that back there. And now I have $25 and $30 left. I'm still really obsessed with these envelopes. Aren't they so pretty? It's just so dainty and cute. Okay, next is for my daughter, and we are pulling out $45 for her. So actually, let's do the 50. No, we'll just do the change. So 20, 40, 50, and then I'll give her $5 back. So now she has left over 150, 200, and 5. All right, for my dog Rue, we're gonna pull all of this out to cover for the rest of his food. So this is 20, 40, and 50. And then lastly here is for leisure, and we're pulling out $128.68. So we're gonna pull 129. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. So again, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. So we're gonna give myself back $1 in change. But that dollar is going into the $1 savings challenge. So for leisure, we have $10 left. All right, and then lastly, let's go back to the celebrations envelope. We should have enough change now, hopefully. So again, we're gonna pull the 100. So that was $84. So give myself back 16 in change. So 10. Okay, still no. Let's see, what should I do? Let's see how much is in my ones. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna switch that for a 10 and then put this one over here. That makes sense. So 80, I put 100 in there. We're putting $84 back to the bank. So now I need $16 back. So 10, 15, and 16. Again, $1 going to the $1 savings challenge. And then now celebrations has 100, 250, 65, and 170, or 270 actually. All right, so that should be everything that we are pulling out. Sorry if it's a little bit messy. So this is the money that should be going back to the bank, and this should be at least $1,055. It might be a little bit more because I always round up. So let's see how much is here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 57, 58, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 950, 970, 990, 1010, 1040, 1050, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is correct, $1,057. And then this money here is going into our $1 savings challenge. So there is 10, 11, 12, and 13. Let's see how much is the ones here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we don't have enough. So let's put this in the back of this binder here. So in this binder, I hold, in this envelope, I hold my ones. So we're gonna add $13 here today. And then let's put away those placeholders that I pulled, and that goes in this envelope here. All right, you guys, so this is all the money that's going back to the bank for the 2 weeks that we spent. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I did forget to mention that everything that I spend is in credit cards. I use my credit card for everything, and at the end of the month, it gets paid back in full, so I never have to pay for interest. So this is the money that's going back to the bank to help pay for the credit card for the month. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.